Alright everyone, I never thought I would be talking about this character, but for today's video we're going to be talking a little bit about Dalsum. First things first, I started playing this character for two main reasons. First off, nobody really plays this character. Ask just about anyone and they probably didn't even know Dalsum was in the game. And the second reason is from the GOAT himself, Filipino Champ. The video that showed up in my feed was of Gutex fighting off against F-Champ, and let me say he makes this character look like an absolute boss fight. Now, I'm no F-Champ, we're starting at the bottom here. In my first recording session with this character, the theme was that Street Fighter 6 is a perfect time to learn a new set of skills, which it is. I never really picked up zoning in Street Fighter, only did a bit in Dragon Ball FighterZ, but zoning in Dragon Ball FighterZ isn't really that big of a thing. And I did learn some basics in Guilty Gear, but zoning has, needless to say, been something I'm not all that well versed in. So the secret third reason I picked this character is the perception on this character. Out of what I gathered, the general opinion on this character is that he's fairly weak, and I kind of wanted to see for myself. Now tied with that would be my first impression, and it's that he is weak. Now I don't think he's actually bad, I just feel that the other characters play the game better. At the time of recording this, I didn't think he had any crazy combos. He doesn't have a target combo at all. Out of what I've gathered, his links are based on spacing. Granted, I haven't done all the trials, so I'm sure there's a couple things that I still have left to discover. All his really good moves are of course not special cancelable. I think the exception to this would be down back heavy punch. Out of what I've gathered, you have to play this character very reactively on the ground. If you're new to zoning like me, the biggest thing when picking up this character is to know your normals. Some of the main ones I would abuse would be medium punch and medium kick as good mid-range pokes. Your slides are good in the fireball matchup, but I would say an equally as good button would be crouching heavy punch. It goes under fireballs and hits pretty far, and it also doesn't leave you close to your opponent. Biggest problem with crouching heavy punch is you can't play preemptively with this move. It is very prone to getting jumped in on. You kind of have to play a bit more reactive. It's harder against characters with fast fireballs like Luke, I would say. Back medium punch is the primary anti-air that you'll be using, but you can also use back heavy punch from full screen too. Something kind of cheap you can do is to throw a fireball and then teleport behind your opponent, so it's like a very hard to, if not unreactable, cross up. My initial impression is that you have to work really hard with this character. It feels really bad when people get in, but it feels really good actually getting those wins. At least from the way that I was playing, like I really feel like I had to earn the wins. I would say the biggest thing I would recommend to myself would to be use a bit more drive reversal just to push people away. Also, dive kick in neutral is not very good unless you're using it as an escape tool. If you have a string or something to auto space your dive kick so it's plus, that can be pretty good. My biggest ask for Sim would be to have one target combo that you can confirm into a special move, but it is what it is. This character just kind of demands a pretty good pilot. I actually might look up a guide for some of the basics that I might have been missing out on when it comes to this character. And we can wrap things up by talking a bit about my placement matches. My placement matches were rough. I was going through it, and this was the very first time I had no idea where I was actually going to be placed. I fought some silvers, I fought some golds, and then I even fought a plat. So I was clueless, man, but I was struggling in all of these games. At the end of things, I placed in silver 4, which is my lowest placement yet, but I guess I almost expected it. It just feels really bad when you play your main character and get placed in plat, and even characters you don't play very frequently getting placed in gold. All in all, even though I'm struggling with this character, I think he's a lot of fun and very satisfying to actually get those wins with. Let me know your thoughts on the Flame Fanatic and enjoy the rest of the games. Blanca, oh no. I could lose this rank up right here. Gold 2. Yeah, the slide may be good, but I mean, it's unsafe, so. Sure. In this corner. All right, that's pretty huge. It's gonna do fierce. Nice. Good answer. I want to throw. No anti-air. That's huge for the program. Nice, good jumping. Oh, my anti-air. I woke up with it. It's very likely he'll do the same. But here's what we're gonna do. Right. He might also just EX Plonk Ball. Oh, GG. Got some good points on that one. Hell yeah, bro. Gold 2 in no time. Keep it up like that, dude.